Hi everyone, I am back. So those of you who follow me regularly probably realised I've been gone for a few months and I'm really sorry about that. I've not been filming for YouTube for a while. I have been pretty busy. I've actually got engaged in the time that I've been away, and I've been really busy planning my wedding because I'm getting married at the end of May next year, so not very long now, probably like what, 5-6 months to go. And I've been busy kind of booking things and getting things sorted. As you can imagine, it's pretty kind of keeps me pretty busy and pretty hectic trying to get all that sorted, along with my full-time job and planning a big event at work as well. So I've been pretty preoccupied, and doing YouTube does kind of take out that time where I might have, you know, a little bit of time to relax and unwind, and it's hard to kind of try and manage everything sometimes, and I'm really sorry that I've been away. But managing my work and my wedding and my relationship and YouTube has just been a little bit difficult to juggle for me recently. But I'm back now, and I'm going to try and get into more of a routine and a schedule for you guys, because I know you guys want to see lots of different things and you're always asking me on Instagram, so I would love to bring you all those types of videos. And let me know if you are interested in hearing about my engagement story, meeting my fiance, or if you've got any questions for us, definitely post them below, because we are going to be filming a Q&A together, so you guys can meet him, that special person in my life and who I love spending all my time with. So definitely post your questions below. I'm going to do a beauty favourites of this year for you. It's pretty early, but I thought I'd get it done because there's some products that I've been loving all year, and I would love to tell you what they've been. They're all genuine things that I have absolutely loved for hair and makeup and you know, products for my face. Just religiously use them this year, and I cannot live without them, and I'm sure they're products that will, you know, continue with me in 2017. So I wanted to share them with you, but also I just wanted to give you this little life update, because some of you might be thinking like, has she disappeared? Is she not filming anymore? But I just wanted to let you know that I am still around. I will try and film as much as possible, and especially as I'm getting married, there'll be lots of things that I can kind of update you guys on. And if there's anything you ever want to know, definitely hit up my Instagram, because I check that on the daily. So that's somewhere that, you know, if you post anything, I'll definitely, you know, be able to get back to you super quick. I'm going to whiz through all my hair products pretty quickly, just because there's quite a few products I want to show you, and I don't want this video to be like 3 years long. So let me get into it. The product I've been using is the Bleach London Swamp Spritz. This product, when my hair is looking a bit limp, it's kind of like a salt spray. So I literally, when my hair's looking a bit like, meh, you know what I mean, I just spray the ends and spray like kind of the length of the hair, and then scrunch it with my hand, and it just gives it that texture and a little bit of like kind of just that beach babe look that I really, really love. I don't love necessarily the feel of it. It is a little bit, makes my hair feel a little bit crunchy, but sometimes I prefer that to then it feeling just like meh. One of my favourite hair oils is the Frizzy's Nourishing Oil Elixir. Love this, love this. I use this, so when I have shampooed my hair and come out of the shower and towel dried it, I put this in all of my hair. Like literally, I put a generous amount in, just because I've got really dry hair and dry scalp, so I tend to put quite a bit in and really work it into my wet hair. Then I go on to dry it, and then sometimes I also use this like a finishing serum type of in a kind of way. So once my hair is completely blow dried, and if I've styled it with curlers or whatever, I'll use this and then just run it through, and it just smooths it all out. This I actually bought on a whim. I think I saw maybe like Hey Claire or someone using it, but and I thought, well, this is something that I probably would like, and I actually love it. I actually got it with my Space NK points, so it didn't cost as much, because it is a little bit expensive. I think it's about £20, but I got it for about 10. It is the Bumble and Bubble Preta powder. So you put this in the roots of your hair and you literally like massage it in, and it gives you that lift, and I love the lift. The final hair product I want to show you is the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Clay to Spray Dry Shampoo. I got there. This one, what I love about this one actually is just that the fact is when you spray it in, it doesn't leave those white dandruffy bits in your hair, and it's perfect for dark hair. You know, I've tried, you know, all of the usual dry shampoos, and when my hair is greasy and it's starting to, you know, get like looking really real oily, I've tried the different ones and they've just not worked. Like they've just been pretty whatever, like they've made my hair like look really dandruffy or like just not feel good. This one does not have that. I don't know what it is about this one, but this one just works. Like when my hair's starting to go a bit greasy and oily, it just feels like I spray this into the roots. I lift up like different, you know, sections of hair, spray it in there, massage it in, and it just works. It takes away that oiliness. It looks back to being like day two, day 3 of washed hair rather than day 5 or day 6. And it doesn't leave any residue. It just works. So definitely if you've got dark hair and it goes, you know, and you need something for when it goes like a little bit oily or greasy, definitely give this one a try. I'm gonna get into the makeup. I've chosen a mixture of high end and low end, but these are things that I've genuinely loved. Like if you have similar skin tone to me, these are gonna be products that you will probably love too. They just work really well with that kind of medium, you know, the medium brown skin that we have. First product is the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base Lumiere. This is like a yellow based kind of primer, and I have been using this daily, every single day. Before I start my makeup, I put this on. I just think that, I don't know why, like when I got this, I didn't use it very much and I just thought, oh, it's just a bit of a meh product, and I wasn't really bothered by it. Then I just started getting into using it, and I don't know why, but the finish of my makeup just looks better. It stays on, and I don't know, I think, well, obviously that's the point of it, but it does do its job. And because it's yellow, it just balances my colouring out a little bit, and I just feel like, you know, my skin looks more even, and it just gives me a really nice finish. So this was worth the investment. I can't remember how much it was, but it was definitely worth it. Something I loved for my under eyes was the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and the colour I have is pure beige. As you can see, I have really squeezed it down to just the end. I only have a little bit left. Love the consistency of these. As you guys probably already aware of these, everyone uses them. They're really cheap. I buy mine on eBay for about £2 a go. I love them, and this is the perfect colour for me for my under eyes, and it really just lightens and brightens. I could even probably go a shade lighter, especially in the winter because my skin is just like way paler, so I could probably go a shade lighter, but love the consistency, love the formula, love the finish. You guys know I'm not a big foundation fan, like heavy, cakey, thick foundation. It's just not me. I have reasonably clear skin, and I don't want to, like, you know, put loads of makeup on just for the sake of putting makeup on. It's just pointless to me. But when I have got like a little bit of breakout, or I've got my skin's looking a little bit patchy, you know, sometimes everyone gets that, especially in the winter when my skin is so dry. I love the MAC Face and Body. I've got colour C6. This is amazing. Like, this is pretty much finished now. I've probably got 2 or 3 more uses out of this, and I use this on those days when I'm having kind of bad skin days, but this is my go-to. It's been my go-to probably for the last couple of years, but I just wanted to share it with you quickly in this video. 2 new products to my collection that I've loved this year. I bought them probably in January at duty free when I was traveling to San Francisco, and I've loved them. The Bobbi Brown stick concealers. They are skin foundation sticks. They're not concealers, but I use them as concealers, as foundation, as the whole shebang. Now I have got 5.5, which I use for my entire face, and I've got 4.5, which I use for my under eyes. I love these. Again, these are kind of similar to how I use the MAC Face and Body when I'm having those days when my skin is not looking great, but I do use these just pretty much on the daily as well, just because they are light. It doesn't feel like you're wearing any makeup. They're easy to blend in. They are fantastic. Let me just show you one of them, just if you're interested to see what they look like. You can see I actually dropped this one on the head of it, and it really annoyed me, but cleaned it up so I could use it. Colours are perfect. Absolutely. I find it so hard to find the right shade for my skin, but the 5.5, as soon as I bought that, I fell in love with these products. Then I went on to buy the 4.5 for my under eyes, just because they work well together. They blend in really well. The colour match is perfect for my skin, and I love them. Something else for my face that you would not believe that I'm loving is a Primark contour stick. Now the colour for this, I really don't know. I don't even think it has a colour, and it looks like a lipstick, but it is absolutely amazing. It was about £1. This is the most amazing colour. I don't know if I can show you. I don't know if you can see that on my hand, but it is so perfect for my skin. Now I've tried to look for a more kind of traditional makeup brand, this colour in a traditional makeup brand. Oh, actually it's dark brown, it says on the top, sorry. I've tried to look for the same colour with the Bobbi Brown, with all the brands, but no one seems to have this exact color. And it's not a case of, the only reason I was trying to find it in a different brand was just because, I mean, this was pretty cheap. I don't know what, you know, the formula is, and hopefully it's not bad for my skin, but it hasn't, you know, I haven't broken out or anything like that, so I'm just going to carry on using it until it runs out and probably buy it again. For £1, you really can't complain. If you honestly, you have to try this. If you have the same skin color as me, you are going to love this. Like, I literally use it down my nose, usual, you know, the millions of makeup video tutorials, makeup tutorials that you've seen where how they do their contouring. This is what I use that for. I love it. One product I've been using on my brows is the Ready Set Brow from Benefit, just to set them. Now, I can't be bothered with all of the palaver of like drawing my eyebrows in or anything like that, because I have pretty decent eyebrows as it is. I don't need to fill them in anymore. I mean, they look okay when they've been done for me, like when they've been filled in and they're a bit thicker or whatever, but who's got time for that on a regular basis? So I just set them just because they're curly and they, you know, they move around, and sometimes when they're getting a bit long, they go a bit crazy. They're a bit wild. So I use this to set them every single day. I use this and I really like it. It just keeps them in place, all set. A couple of blushes I wanted to mention. The first one is the NYX Baked Blusher. It's this one, and I think it's called, yeah, it's called Chiffon. You can see that. I love this. It's beautiful. It is absolutely the perfect texture and the perfect colour for my skin. Absolute fave for the year, as you'll see when I open it. If I can show you, can you see that? Has been Becca's Rose Gold. I am a huge fan of Becca products. I have quite a few of them. I've got one more coming up in my favourites. This has been my absolute favourite. When I first got this, I mean, it is a highlighter, and you know, I'm sure some of you probably use it as a highlighter, but when I started using it, I just loved it on my cheeks for that kind of, you know, just that flush of colour and just make you glow. And I never thought that this would be a colour that would suit my skin. It just looks a bit pinky and girly and Barbie, and not the kind of person that I am, but I loved it. As you can see, I have hit pan. I'm just like, I just don't want to use it because it's pretty expensive and I don't want to have to go and buy another one, so I'm like just holding out for it, just using it on, like, you know, for best. Another product that I just got so much use out of in 2016 is my Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancing, I don't know what it's called, but the Essential Skin Enhancer something, and I am the colour SX11. This is the most thickest, most pigmented product I have ever used in my life, in the world, ever. You guys, if you try this, you'll see what I mean. It's amazing. I use that to cut into my cheeks to give me that more of that contoured look. I use it for my under eyes. You can just use this for everything. You can mix this in with your body lotion or your face cream, and it gives you absolutely amazing finish. It's very thick. The reason I didn't use this when I first got it was I kind of just didn't get it. I didn't get how to use it. It was just so thick, and because I don't like that thick cakey finish on my face, I was a bit unsure, but then I got the hang of it, and then I was like, okay, you need a teeny tiny bit to get the look you want. Probably one of the best concealer / foundation face products out there on the market. Another product that I've loved, and forgive me, it's Becca again, and I'm definitely not sponsored by Becca. I wish I was. I love Becca products. I wish they would send me everything in the range, but this is something I bought in January at Sephora in San Francisco. Sephora in San Francisco is a place that I buy a lot of my makeup because I tend to go there every January for work, and I always think January, start with some fresh new products. I love this. This is my favorite powder contour. I love it, and this is my favorite highlighter, and they're in a duo. Like, it's just like magic. Like, I tend to just keep this one at home and then travel with other alternatives to these, just because I don't want this to damage or break or anything like that. I baby this product a lot, and if this broke, I would have to replace it again. But this color, it's the bomb. I want to share a couple of palettes with you, and they're from the same brand, but I just think they had to make my 2016 favorites because they deserve their place. The first one is the Revolution Blush Palette, and the color for this one, I think that's what it's called, Blush Queen. Hope you guys can see that. It is all the pinks, very similar to the Rose Gold from Becca I showed you. I love all these colors. I love them. They are so pigmented. Look how beautiful this palette is. Like, you're gonna get 8 products, 8 different blushes for the price of like, I think it was like £8, like £1 per. This palette has every single colour that I love in life for eyes. It has like the rose golds, the bronzes, the dark purples, the greens, blue not so much, but I'll forgive the palette for that. The rest of these colours are every colour I could possibly need for my eyes. It's not that I'm a makeup artist, I don't even need that many colours, but these colours are just, oh, I don't even know what to say about this palette. This palette just ticks every box with an eyeshadow palette for me. They are pigmented, they blend well, they go on well. This is an easy to travel with palette. Again, Revolution, well done you guys, because you guys are killing it. These 2 palettes have actually changed my life. You know, again, this palette was not very expensive either. I think it was about £10, but I was just very fortunate to get it on Superdrugs. It's called Fortune Favours the Brave. They have been my go-to products. I've got one more. Now, this go-to product is a lip product. It is made by moi, and it's a lip scrub. It contains sugar, which I have crushed down. It contains cinnamon oil. It contains cinnamon powder. Oh, it smells very cinnamony. And a little bit of olive oil and coconut oil. And this is the most amazing lip scrub I have ever used. Better than any high-end, low-end, any brand out there on the high street. I made this myself. If you want me to do a video on how I made this, then obviously let me know. But if you've got any more questions about me getting engaged, my fiance, for me and my fiance, do definitely post them below, because when we do the Q&A, we will go through your questions. And I hope that I'm really sorry again that I haven't filmed, and I hope you'll stick with me again in the future. I will try and film and update you guys regularly on what I'm getting up to. And again, if you ever want me to film anything particularly, post it on Instagram or, you know, in the comments, and I will see that, and I will definitely try and do my best to film for you. Otherwise, again, as usual, over and out, and I'll see you guys soon. Mwah! Take care. Bye.
YouTube.
Hey, no more.
How do you think she gets all these views?
You have to charge by the minute.